And the last and most important thing, in my opinion, that they advertised was the Battlefield 3 stage demo. The big point they hit home today was their co-op mode that was just announced, and more importantly, they played it on the PS3, and if I do say so myself, it was looking pretty darn good. So their co-op mode is essentially, they showed 2 players, however there could be more. They didn't really specify, but it's like a Spec Ops mode for Modern Warfare 2, where it's campaign-like missions that you play with 2 people. And these missions can be, urban environments like the demo shows. They could be, fields and deserts, forests. They also said that it could have some air and ground vehicles and combat. The mission they were specifically playing was they had to infiltrate a hideout, rescue a high-value target, and then escort him out. And of course they're met with much opposition along the way, but it was a very clean looking, realistic looking mission. One of the other features they showed in their co-op mode was if your friend goes down, you can go over there and revive him, and he's got a little set timer, similar to Spec Ops. They also showed various traps within these hideouts when they had to go rescue the high-value target. They had like security cameras, motion sensor alarms that they had to take out, and also using silenced weapons and doing simultaneous takedowns to eliminate any awareness. However, they did trip the alarms, and then that's when their little militia came out and started attacking them, but they successfully won in the end. Another cool thing that I found during that demo was the thermal scopes, and I know that's not really a big point, but we all know from Modern Warfare 2 that thermal scopes really just aren't black and white, and you don't have something black glowing in your own chest where your heart should be. It's almost completely wrong. So the thermal scopes in Battlefield have a green-based background, and they glow from like blue, yellow, red, orange, white, and you can clearly see the enemies in those. Like, they are very high-quality thermal sights. One of the other things that I really like that they do is when you kill an enemy, he doesn't instantly disappear off the thermal sight. He sits there for a bit and gradually decreases, which is very cool and realistic in my opinion. And another part they said was that this co-op mode can be tracked on the battle log system, which is supposed to combat Call of Duty Elite in some way. Need some more details on that, but that's cool nonetheless. If you want to see if your friends beat your score, you can. And one of the last things they showed was their Caspian border multiplayer trailer thing. And the way this map was set up is there was essentially an open field on both sides of this very lush forest that had a nice flowing river through it. There was also some roads and small buildings on the sides. And so I think it's Russian and US forces spawn on both sides of this forest, and they get in their jets, which was also shown, which look pretty darn awesome in my opinion. There was tanks, there was all sorts of delivery and transport vehicles. I think they were Jeeps and Humvees, but it showed, that trailer's pretty cool, really graphically pleasing. It showed the jets gameplay, which was important. It showed chopper gunners with thermal vision. It showed tanks with 3 seats, which is new if you've played Bad Company 2. One of the other things I picked up was the Scar H, as the Scar H assault rifle. It's in there with a grip and I believe a red dot. One of the other things was that Conquest had 5 flags instead of 3. and it seemed like each side started out with 300 tickets. And then near the end of the video, there's the guy shoots an RPG, the character shoots an RPG at a tank, and then it flashes to another scene where the character has his pistol out, is watching this little robot drive and run into a little wall. What is that robot supposed to be? Is it some kind of UAV sort of thing where it just drives around and lasers targets? Or is it like a recon that can spot enemies? Is it maybe a weapon on it? Maybe it's got like a little pistol or assault rifle? Either way, that little recon thing looks pretty awesome. If you haven't seen it, go look near the end of the video. It's there. Tell me what you think about that. And that's basically what happened at the EA conference and Gamescom in Cologne, Germany on Tuesday, I believe. So that's all I have to say about that.